Hello everyone. Today is a total experiment on many levels. I want to see if my SD card will allow me to tape this whole thing. And I'm trying something new that I haven't tried before. This is watercolor paper. It's kind of thick. And I thought I'd try making like a Christmas card out of it. So I'm going to just wet that down a bit, and I'm going to put I want kind of a light green background on there. This is my palette today. Can you see that? Yeah, this is starting a new palette. Okay? And I'm using several different brushes here. Here's the main ones I'll probably be using. So you get out what you've got, and let's give this a try. I'm going to try to not spend too much time on this because I really just want to see if everything is working properly. Ooh, look at that. I accidentally got some purple in there. That's okay. Sometimes the accidents turn out to be very, very good. So I'm just putting some green in here because I want to make this, like I said, a Christmas card with a couple of Christmas bulbs on it. I like to do orbs and balls and different things like that. I've got one painting of orbs kind of over an ocean wave. Maybe I'll show that to you sometime, which turned out fairly good. But here's this, and I'm not going to make this too light nor too dark because I want the bulbs to show through this, and I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work out, so we're just going to see. Okay, I can put some tree limbs and whatever else in there later. Let me see if you can. This is a shot glass, and I'm going to try putting some paint around the edge to form just a couple of Christmas bulbs. Like I said, I'm going to try this technique and see how it works. Should work pretty good. And let's see, where do I want these? I'm just going to do a couple of them. Maybe I want one right there. Well, it is definitely there now. And since that is there, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this little brush and maybe put just a little dab of water on it here and try to, number one, clean this up a bit. Didn't turn out quite as clean as I thought it might. And that's okay because we can just clean it up a bit. And if it's got a bit of a shine around it, well, it just does. Remember, nothing's perfect. And especially when you're painting with Cheney, nothing's going to be perfect. So then I'm just going to try to smooth this out just a tiny bit. Get this just a little bit. I may have had a little bit too much paint on the rim. We are not going to worry about that right now. This may end up making the bulb just a tiny bit bigger than it would have been. I don't know. And again, I'm working on watercolor paper, but I'm using acrylics. And I find that with acrylics, if I want them to be more watery and more like water paints, I can make them that way. I don't have to. I'm going to put some of this purple on here. And I'm getting enough water in that I'm hoping that these will just kind of run down and do their own thing. That's what I'm hoping that they will do. Just run down here and be their own pretty self. I'll put some right in here maybe. Just let those run down and around like this. I want to keep the idea going here that this is a round bulb. Let me put maybe a tiny bit of red in here. Heck, why not? Tiny bit of red, because there's a lot of red and purples and greens and blues during Christmas. So why not? It's a little bit of this red in here. Maybe I kind of want to bring that around. Yeah, let it drip down. And it might just drip down in a couple of places. Like maybe right in there. Just keep it nice and wet. And since I have got this so watery, I might need to, like that purple, and I might even want to add some white in with that purple and see if I get kind of a brighter, lighter shade here. Brighter, lighter shade might be kind of fun. I don't know. Let's put it in here. See if it wants to drip down. But we've got to keep this kind of knowing that this is flowing in a circle. Okay? And if I didn't have so much stuff on here, I would actually just pick that up and let it run a little bit. But I'll just add some more water since I can't really pick that up and let it run, even though I want to. Then maybe there's some highlights in here. And some white highlights in here. Does that help any? Like I said, this is a total experiment today. And I just got, there's a little bit there. Maybe there's a little bit here. Okay. And let's put I want to put a string on this, but before I do, I'm going to put a little coppery looking top on that. Let's see if I can put a little coppery looking top on that. And get something just a little more pointed here. Maybe this one. because I kind of want this to show up. And this is just that little piece that the string kind of hooks through, or the hook goes through. There's that. And maybe from this, I want a real straight string. How am I going to get that? Because I have a hard time making anything straight. Let's see if I could do it with this. Oh, I need to let that dry first, or I'll end up with something I don't really want there. Okay, let's try to do another one of these, shall we? I don't know. I think I'm going to try to put a little bit less on my shot glass here. Okay, and this is going to have to be over where okay, next time that I try this, and there will be a next time, I might give myself a little bit more room here. That's okay for now, I think. And then again, I'm going to try to clean this up some. Yeah. I'm going to try to clean up a little bit around the outside of it. Could actually take some green and go around that. And I may end up doing that too. But I'm just trying to pick up some of that extra color right now that I don't want. And let that dry. And then I can go in and do some different things with it. But this is really starting to dry a bit. And I really wish that I could pull this whole thing up and let it run. But I haven't been able to do that right now. Let's see how this one does, because it is a little bit lower down here. And I may want to I might want to try something a little bit different with this one. Okay, just going around here, kind of cleaning up this edge. Maybe even pulling some of this in. Yeah, I am perfectly okay with that. I might kind of just go over this whole thing just to give it kind of that see-through kind of misty look. Draw some of this in here. Maybe I want to try making all of it a little more like that. And then we can decide which one of these we like the best. Or if we like either one of them, we don't know. Okay. Let's see if there's just kind of a watery kind of something here. And I don't know, maybe we see some of that down here as well. And then just, yeah, make this very, very see-through situation here. We're doing these a little bit different, and then we can decide if we like them or not. There's that. Maybe there is some of this blue in there too. I gotta remember this is all, it's all very round. Yeah. It's all I'm looking at the orbs that I did over the ocean wave, and actually I did them more like this one. Yeah, they would go a little bit more like this. Although I would like a little more brightness in there. Yeah. I would like this to be a bit brighter than what it is. I might need to explore with some different paints to get the brightness that I want. I like purple. I seem to put quite a lot of purple in everything. I don't know. I'm not quite happy with this one. Oh, I'm liking that. From up here. And just get some streaks going down that way. That looks a bit better to me. And then maybe I'll try that with some of the red too. Just come around here, come around there. Maybe back in here. I don't know. And still don't have either one of these quite like I want them. Need brighter colors, I think. But one thing, when you put your varnish spray over it, that is going to bring some of the color into it as well. Let me give it more of the look that we want. I don't know. What do you guys think? I still think there's something kind of missing here. I'm not totally sure what it is. And it looks like they're kind of going to be hanging that one. That one looks like it's going to go off that way. This one looks like it's going to go off that way. And that may be just how it is. Ta-da. Because I think it is going to go like that. Because I don't think it'll look right if I... Oh well, who knows? We'll just give it a try and see what happens. And every time you do things, they turn out different, and sometimes they turn out better than you're expecting, and sometimes not so much. Oh well, see. Anyway, there is that. I'm going to try. I don't know, this little thread, maybe I'll make it white with just some, I don't know. Let's try it. This one looks to me like it is hanging from that way. Kind of like how that turned out. And then that one looks like it's swinging maybe. This one, oops, I got too much stuff out here. Okay, this one looks more like it is just coming straight down. Okay, yeah, kind of like that. And then this needs some definite greenery on it. Let's see if we can do that. And then we'll decide which one we like, which one we don't like, or whatever. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we like this. I don't know. Anyhow, there's that. Let's just put some little green spiky bits out here. And then they come in this way. And then, let's see, am I getting this the right direction? I am not. I got to turn this around the other way. That's what's fun with paint, though. You can kind of turn it around if you want to. And then this actually comes down there. This one, I'm going this way with it. I hope you can see this. This isn't turning out too bad. I haven't found that many things that I can put out for Christmas cards, really. I mean, I can put a snowy forest, or maybe a snowy cabin or something. I don't know, but there's that. That doesn't look too bad. And then here is this one. There's some laying right across there. Just really isn't a whole lot I found to paint for Christmas. Maybe a tree in packages, or just a tree. I mean, I don't know. I keep trying to go the wrong direction on this. Okay, pretty good. Let's see. I do kind of like these, though. Not turning out too bad. it's kind of two different attempts at making these so that you kind of try whatever works for you. There's that. Okay. I could put a part of a tree coming out here, a branch or two, or even down this way. Maybe a branch or two. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe there's a bit of a branch here because maybe this needs to be hooked to something. And there I go, going the wrong way again. Geez, somebody stop me. Now, I could have even done this first, I suppose. Or maybe this one goes right over there. I don't know. Maybe this one goes down here. There. Just want it to look like there might be something up there that this is attached to. We don't know. I like a lot of greenery in just about everything I do. So you can kind of see where I'm going with this though. And these branches aren't that hard to do, so. If you go toward the end of them, instead of like I was doing, going the wrong way, they turn out much, much better. You can make them thick or thin, or however you want them to be. These actually ought to get a little bit longer as they come down, I would think. Okay. You kind of see where we're going with this. It's really a fairly simple idea. But try different ways of getting this to look the way you want it to. This will not be the last one that I do. I'll try some others and see if I get better or worse results. I don't think this has turned out too badly, really. I kind of like it. Okay. And I might just put a little bit of darker green in here. What the heck, just for the fun of it. I don't know where all that's going or even what that is. But I kind of like it. So if I kind of like it, then it's okay. Look at that. You can even clean up some of your boo-boos that way. Anyway, we're going to call this good enough for now. And maybe we'll try some more of those later or something else for just a Christmas trial. Okay, thank you for sticking with me for this. I am going to go ahead and take this tape off. And you can see that this is a piece of, this was just a piece of watercolor paper, and it was folded over to make it look like a card. So you could actually let this dry, open it up, and write a little letter or a message to somebody special in your life that you want to give something to, that you actually put some effort into creating. Oopsie. Oh man, I've been putting that tape on there. Apparently too tight. Anyway, there we go. I will put that down a little bit later. Okay, can you see that? It did turn out fairly good. We could have even put another bulb down here somewhere if we wanted to. But that's it for now, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Happy holidays. Bye-bye.